Welcome back to RABID NOISE on RABID Radio. Joining me on the program now is Jonny Craig from Slaves. How's it going tonight, man?
It's going good, man. Just driving to San Antonio, Texas.
Awesome. Just on tour?
Yep. Got 5 more days left of a little headliner run that we're doing.
How the show's been going? Good?
Yeah, I mean, the show's been really good. A lot of them have been real packed, and, we're just kind of out here, trying to get our name out there a little bit more and, put a lot of effort and energy into our show. So, I mean, the kids have really been receptive to it.
That's awesome to hear, dude. So, your latest project we're talking about now, Slaves, was only announced at the start of the year, and, you've recently released the album through Art We're All Equals. How did it all come together so quickly?
I just felt that it was the right time to, be in a full band again, making music with, with more than just myself and have, more opinions on the music and stuff, I guess. And, kind of just went together like that. We picked some members out and, we put something together, and it ended up just working out extremely fast and extremely well.
How long did it sort of take to put the band together before you announced it?
It took about a good 2-3 months before, anything was ever announced and stuff, and then it took about another 2 months to write it.
Because that's quite quick, It usually takes sometimes bands a year to write an album, and especially, you've written this amazing album, and it's in that short amount of time. Some quality songwriting there, brother.
Yeah, I think that, the people that, I picked and stuff, they're extremely efficient, and I think they wanted it, just as bad as I wanted it, and I think that's how it got done so quickly, and, we wanted to put everything into it all at once, so, and I mean, think about it, if we did have a year to write an album, what it would sound like if we just wrote that in like 2 months,
Well, musically, the album it's very atmospheric and dark, but still keeping it relatively heavy and, of course, catchy. Was it a conscious decision to write it like that when you all got together?
No, it kind of just fell into place like that. Yeah, it wasn't a conscious decision. It was just kind of here's some of the songs, and then they just really, especially the music really went well with a lot of the lyrical ideas that I had wanted to write. So.
What's the story behind the album title?
It's pretty, kind of self-explanatory, when you say it and stuff, but I guess, it's like kind of a smaller version of it. It's just pretty much, when we're, I guess we could say, like, when we're at a show or when we're, playing music or whatever, we're all equal in that moment to us. When we're at the show, there's no problems, there's no dramas, everyone's just staying there, focusing on the thing that matters most to us, and that's music, that's art. So that's kind of what the title means to us.
With the artwork, did you come up with the artwork yourself?
No, we contacted a guy that did Emma Roach's artwork right before I left the band last time, taking a nap. I can't remember his name, but he's actually Australian. And I want to say his name is Aaron. And yeah, we contacted him. I told him the idea of what I want and the concept, kind of, the things that I wanted in it. And he kind of, brought it out of left field, and it was perfect. We're like, yeah, we'll use it.
Awesome, man. Well, your voice on the album really cuts through, and, it sounds amazing as always. How do you keep it in such great condition considering, you're touring all the time and things like that?
I've been on tour for, like, the last 2 months, and my voice is just now, like, starting to get sore and stuff. But, we have, like, today's the day off. We have days off in between, and, every day I wake up and I drink, I drink some throat coat tea, and, I always keep some cough drops on hand just to kind of soothe it if it is getting a little sore, and just got to hope for the best.
Yeah, that throat coat stuff's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, it works really well, man. I put, like, 2 tea bags every morning, and then if it's, like, really hurting, I'll drink some more, but it usually does the trick to kind of repair it and stuff.
Yeah, I love the stuff too. So, you also keep yourself busy with, your solo material as well, which is, very different from your other projects. Do you feel it's important to have that musical diversity to keep the songwriting process, like, fresh for yourself?
Yeah, I'm sitting on, like, a ton of solo stuff. I just haven't, released it. We don't know when I want to release. We almost have, like, a full length and stuff, and, I guess when I do need that little, free space or just a little break, I can do that. I would say I'd go to that, turn to it a little bit and relieve myself. And then, but I mean, mainly, I think that, this band is at least for, the rest of the year and stuff is what I'm going to be focusing on. And then maybe in the next year I'll probably go back to doing some solo stuff briefly and then probably just juggle them a little bit. But
most of the time, Australia has to wait for bands to tour, everywhere else in the world before hitting here. What made you want to head down here so soon after the album's release?
I've been there, but this will be my third time in a little bit over a year. It's just a place I like to be. I feel like it's a place that, fans understand me as a person, as a musician, as an artist, and it just makes it, makes it more enjoyable for me when I feel that way. Coming into shows and stuff, I just know that, I don't have to worry about anything. I know there's going to be a good time. I know that, I know there's going to be people there that are going to enjoy seeing me, so I think that's why I wanted to come back so soon.
Yeah, we can't wait to see you guys play, especially in Brisbane. You're playing the Bright Side, which is a new venue, and everyone's raving about it. So I'm going to head up to that one as well, and I think it's going to be a really good gig, man.
No, I'm excited, man. Yeah, I've heard some good things about it, so I really am excited to play it, man.
Awesome. So what's next for you after your trip down here?
Right after we end on the 18th or the 15th, we start a tour in the UK with Barry Tomorrow, Hands Like Houses, and In Heart's Wake, I think it is. Mm-hmm. And that starts on the 18th. And I think that's like 8 days, and then after that we come back home and we'll bust out a little tour, maybe another headliner. We don't have it all locked in yet, but yeah, the UK is for sure locked in right after Australia.
That sounds hectic, man. Sounds like you got a really busy year ahead of you.
Oh yeah, I mean there's some other stuff that I can't even really talk about yet, but I mean it's booked for like beginning of next year. I got some stuff in December. It's gonna be a busy year for Slide.
Awesome, man. Well, wish you the very best of luck with all your plans. So we're going to go to the track, The Upgrade Part 2 from Through Art, We Are All Equals. Thanks for hanging with us tonight, Jonny, and we'll catch you at the Bright Side in Brisbane on October 15th.
All right, man. You stay safe.